What is your most intriguing subject to engage in on Twitter?
Oh, wow. Corporate policies. I love to talk about corporate policies and things like ESPN and Washington Post and why companies, the damage that companies are doing to their staffers by banning them from being on social networks. Plus, of course, the damage that they're doing, I think, to their own company potential.
What kind of advice would you give to corporate businesses saying, this is the new way, this is what you should do?
Well, I think actually that's one thing. A lot of people say, oh, you should do it because it's the new thing to do. Actually, what I really think the smartest thing a company can do is put together extremely well-crafted guidelines, social media guidelines, on what can be discussed online and what can't be discussed online. Because even if you ban social media from your office, for example, your work computer doesn't allow you to go on Facebook, as soon as you get home or on your phone, you have access to those tools. So if your company doesn't give you guidelines on the things you can't talk about online, then they're doing themselves a disservice because there's always going to be a slip-up. There's always going to be a point where somebody's going to say something about your company online. You might as well teach them what they can and can't say.
So, I mean, I'm sure that you build a balance between your personal network and your professional network. How do you manage it? Badly. I think a lot of my personal network and professional network overlaps. A lot of what I do is social media consulting, and a lot of my personal contacts come from the media world as well as the social media world. So for me, a lot of my friends are the people that I'm doing business with or are the people I'm learning from. Probably more like the latter, the people I'm learning from. What's been the highlight of this conference for you?
Oh, by far the discussion yesterday I really enjoyed was the one on financing. It was the one with StockTwits and with a couple of other investors talking about how they invest in various services and what they've got planned for Twitter and other types of services. That was great. And then, of course, Mark Salisbury's discussion about his brother and using social media for relationships was great.
What was your first tweet ever?
Oh, I think I said something just like everybody else, which was like, hey world, or probably, I'm just testing this thing out, or I don't think I was witty yet. I wasn't quite witty until about my 9th tweet, and that's when the fun kicked in.